Welcome to Shortview Trading. This is your morning market hit for Monday, 28th of October. It's around 9 a.m. London time. What matters today and this week for markets? How should you be thinking about trading the S&P 500 or other US equity indices with a 1 to 2 week time horizon? What short-term indicators will give you the clearest steer on market direction, and how do you take the decision to go long or short? That is the purpose of this clip. Well, firstly, we need to think about the context for this global equity market. How are markets behaving? What's driving risk appetite in the near term? And there are two key observations to make at the moment. The first is that global equities have been rolling over in recent weeks despite strong earnings reports. And you can see that from this table on your screen now. So far, 183 of the S&P 500 companies have reported. As you can see from the top right, those earnings have surprised to the upside in aggregate by 6%. That's a large surprise. If we look back through history, the average earnings beat is more like 3 or 4%. Yet despite that, this is an equity market that's lost momentum. Take a look at S&P 500 futures. They made a high in mid-October, and then in recent weeks they've rolled over, broadly speaking, making lower lows and lower highs in recent weeks. So the response to positive news flow has been disappointing. The price action has been poor. A move lower in equities on good news is usually a sign of a market that is tired and has lost momentum. That's the first observation. The second is that US rates and bond yields have backed up hard in recent weeks, and they've put a brake on the upward momentum in equities. And you can see that on your screen now. 10-year yields have pushed above their 200-day moving average in the past week. You can also see it in rates. In September, this market was looking for 170 bips of Fed cuts next year. We've seen a large repricing since then. About 70 bips of cuts have been priced out. So that's less monetary support, it's less liquidity for markets, it's a headwind for equities. And what's interesting about those observations and the context for thinking about markets in the near term is that our medium-term models are generating a relatively clear sell message. You can see that, for example, on your screen now with our Selloff Indicator. This is designed to warn of waves of risk aversion in global markets. It does that when it gets to plus 20. Currently, it's on a reading of plus 31. Signals are reasonably rare. You can see the prior ones generated last summer when the model just reached the plus 20 threshold, correctly warning of that pullback from early August to late October. So the key question is, should one be short this market? Will momentum continue to roll over and accelerate to the downside in the near term? Or will our sell-off indicator simply build to yet a higher level over the next 1 to 2 weeks? Well, we answer all those questions and others in our short-term risk appetite gauge publication. In it, we make a 1 to 2 week trading recommendation, long or short, US equity futures. It's available on the website to subscribers. We also offer a free trial if you're interested. Click on the link below, enter your name and email address, and we'll set you up with a free trial of our daily publication. What gives us an edge as we make these calls on markets? Well, it's not just the medium-term models and the sell-off indicator. We have a suite of short-term models like this one you see on your screen now. This is our technical scoring system for the S&P 500. It's been helpful in picking turning points in markets. It's been good at timing the entry into 1 to 2 week swing trades for the S&P 500. So how are we trading this market? What are the signals we're getting from other short-term models? Take a look at today's publication for detail on all of that. What are we watching this week? Well, tomorrow out of the US, it's job openings and consumer confidence. Wednesday's Q3 GDP, not only in the US, but also lots of other Eurozone economies reporting that data. Friday, all eyes on non-farm payrolls. We've also got 5 of the Mag 7 companies reporting their earnings this week, and we've got on Wednesday the long-awaited Labour government budget. That was your morning market hit. Do follow us on YouTube, search under Shortview Trading. Join us on Twitter, LinkedIn, and or Facebook. Thanks for listening.